Let's sync our life to our cycles. After my last video about being pregnant and not having symptoms, some people asked me about syncing my life to my cycle, so I thought I would give just an overview of what my experience was like doing that and just how I went about it. Disclaimer, I'm not a medical professional. I'm just a girl who wanted to know what was going on with her body, and I did some research, applied it to my life, and it worked out really well for me. But do what works for you. I'm gonna do this in a 3-part series, and I will post them all at once because I don't like waiting, so I don't expect you to. Before I talk about the actual syncing, I want to break down the menstrual cycle in general. A lot of us don't know what's happening throughout your cycle. I know I just found out like 2 years ago. If you already know this info, feel free to skip to part 2. This is for my girls who don't know that your cycle is more than just your period. I'm just going to give a brief overview of each phase. If you have any specific questions, you can ask. If I know the answer, I'll answer them. If not, maybe we can figure it out together. Your menstrual cycle is on average 28 days. It could be more, it could be less. And the first day of your cycle is your menstrual phase, also known as your period. This is what a lot of people think is the complete makeup of their cycle. Things continue to happen after your period. During your menstrual phase, as you know, you're bleeding, your uterine line is shedding, you're probably cramping, you don't feel your best. And this usually happens because there's an unfertilized egg that's being released. After your menstrual cycle, you go into your follicular phase. Your brain is releasing a hormone called FSH, which helps grows the small sacs that contain the immature egg. Your estrogen is rising, you start feeling better, more energy, you know, that post-period glow. And then you go right into your ovulatory phase, or a lot of us just say ovulation. For the girls that are trying to conceive, this is the best time to try to conceive. And that's why knowing when you're ovulating is good, because you know the best time to try. Your body's releasing the egg so that it can be fertilized. There's a surge in your LH. That's why a lot of women trying to conceive track their LH, help them figure out when they're ovulating. Ovulation really is that prime time in your fertile window. While you're ovulating, your body temp is a little higher. That's why people say you're in heat. You have more energy. Your libido is higher. You might even be cramping a little. You might feel a little more moist. If the egg isn't fertilized and during ovulation, the egg starts to dissolve, and then you go right into your luteal phase. In the chart, you could see menstrual, follicular, and ovulation is all the first half of the cycle. Your luteal phase is the second half of your cycle. I like to think of this phase in 2 parts because you feel different in the beginning of your luteal phase than how you feel at the end of your luteal phase. The beginning of the luteal phase, you still feel some good energy levels from ovulation. You probably feel stable, you feel good, and you forget that a period is even coming around the corner.